Hugon. Art Hugon.
Thank you, Richard, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and especially Scott. Scott, I really enjoyed your speech tonight. First of all, it was obvious that you're very knowledgeable in this topic. And I thought one of your strengths was your gestures, the way you used your hands and arms. Very effective. I thought the structure of your speech was very well done. You led us from point to point and explained each area where the real estate broker functions. So it was a very informative speech. And I'm really glad that you had at that one point where you talked about putting your picture on both sides of your business card so when they throw it in the wastebasket they can still see your face. I really loved that humor. That was great. I thought there were some areas that you could improve this speech. First of all, in the very beginning you had this when you came up, and a couple times you went back to that hand holding in front of your stomach. So just be conscious of your hands the next time you practice a speech, and maybe do it in front of a mirror so that you're consciously watching what you're doing with your hands. Another area that I think you could improve upon is that you tended to pace back and forth, and once in a while like this. I thought you were doing the two-step there one time, but you tended to pace back and forth quite a bit. And pacing is fine if it fosters an important point in your speech, but it has to connect with an important point or where you're trying to make a dramatic point. One other area I thought you could improve upon a little bit was your vocal variety. You have a good voice, good strong voice, but I thought at times you could have been a little more forceful, and then at times backed off and been a little more quiet. For the most part, you didn't use too many notes, so that was good. But on occasion, you had to go back to the podium here and look at your notes, and that took away a little bit from your eye contact. And the way to improve on that is just simply more practice, so that you know it cold and you don't have to refer to notes. So, in summary, I would say it was a very informative speech. You're obviously very knowledgeable. Your gestures were very good. The structure of the speech was good. You had a little bit of humor in there. I just watched the clutching of the hands, the pacing, a little bit on the vocal variety, and more practice would help you get away from your notes. And I'm really glad that you gave at the end of the speech about how you hated when somebody else would sign up with another broker after you worked with them, showing them 100 houses, because I've been in sales most of my life and I know how that feels. So, I look forward to your next speech. Good job. Richard.